Well, hot. That's the only word. I just keep trying to find a different way to say it, but it was just hot outside today.
I think it's just a three-letter word, hot. Yes.
Better than some of the other words people say while they're standing outside, that's for sure.
And Scott, let's check in with you now to find out as this week really officially begins, of course, a few hours ago.
Yeah, and it has been hot this afternoon once again. In a few areas, we are beginning to see some thunderstorms developing, and that will help to cool some locations off if you are lucky to get some of that heavy rain. But our view of downtown Savannah, off in the distance there, we can see those towering cumulonimbus clouds indicative of some thunderstorms developing. But the main story for most of us has been the heat. Upper 90s for several spots, 98 degrees for Hinesville, 99 for Glenville. 95 for us here in Savannah. When you do factor in the humidity, which has been fairly high, fueling those showers and storms, feeling as hot as 110 degrees right now in Pembroke. So a lot of us dealing with heat index values over 108 degrees. So there is a heat advisory that's in place for the entire area. North of the Altamaha River, that's until 8 o'clock. South of the Altamaha, that is in place until 6 o'clock. So stay cool and hydrated, take plenty of breaks, and stay indoors, especially with some of those thunderstorms beginning to develop. Viper radar is becoming a little bit more active, especially off to the west, but out into Long County and southern Liberty County do have a cell that is beginning to produce a little bit of lightning near Highway 84 in Waltherville. This is staying south of Hinesville, but a few more storms could develop in the vicinity of that thunderstorm. But for Montgomery County down into Jeff Davis and Bacon County do have some pockets of some heavy rain, generally drifting from west to east, and some of that rain will be heavy at times, and some of the larger cells that do develop some of those taller thunderstorms might be able to produce frequent lightning, so definitely watch out for that. Conditions overall through the later evening and overnight will be drying out, but for Tuesday, as an upper level disturbance slides into the southeast from the Atlantic, we actually do have elevated rain chances expected. Scattered showers and storms likely for tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. So as a result, the later afternoon hours will gradually cool off a bit after reaching the lower and middle 90s for most of us for high temperatures. Conditions will improve as far as those temperatures as the days go on, as the week goes on, with those rain chances staying rather high for the next few days, a little bit lower for Thursday and Friday, mainly drying out for the weekend, so temperatures by then will be getting hotter for us once again. So here's what we're looking at around the southeast. The Bermuda high not as strong as what it was, but we still do have that southerly flow off to the east. With that disturbance coming in from the east, we will have those storms likely for Tuesday and into Wednesday. For tomorrow, we actually do have a risk that a few storms may become strong and severe, with those temperatures warming into the low and mid 90s. Plenty of energy for those storms to work with to produce some damaging wind, and some heavy rain will be expected as well, so localized flooding possible for the afternoon and into the early overnight hours into early Wednesday morning is when we would expect the showers and storms to be with us. So mainly dry for us tonight with some clouds around going into the day tomorrow, especially for the afternoon. That's when those storms will start to pick up for us, and again, some of that rain will be heavy for us at times. 77 for the low temperature for tonight. A few storms continue into the evening hours as we look ahead to the next 7 days. Rain chances staying very high for Tuesday and Wednesday, tapering off a bit for Thursday and Friday, and then drying out for the weekend and beyond. So temperatures will be back into the mid to maybe upper 90s for early next week.
Scott, thank you.